At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Five DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Brought down by Fred Warner.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it downfield near the edge. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. From the red zone on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they'll face a 3rd and 3. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison.
Here's a throw. Kittle makes the catch. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
No street.
He'll work against the blitz. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and long for him here. Going with a screen to Hampton. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 35. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 36-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
He's going to throw this one. Cut out left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Rolling from the gun here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. 19 Lions. Ring alert. 70 range.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Bronco. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Takes the 2nd down snap. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He finds it right side. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got to him right as he threw it. And it falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Go! Like 60 Bobcat! 18, Pioneer!
throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll throw it here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, to give him a chance to make a play.
2nd down pass play coming. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. They'll throw 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And they could really use a good one here. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 60 by 6.
Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now. They need 7.
Hey, Smash! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos!
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete. First half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They are throwing it again. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Here we go. Rocco 80. Go street. Bobcat.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. He's going to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down. He'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready up.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Check. Panther 11.
They're going to try and throw it here. Brought in inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, set. 70 red, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Cowboy 80. Check go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. 30, at the 20. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers, nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
And a yard.
Got it, ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They go again with Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Taylor again. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles.
Taylor now up the middle. Shoots away from one. And he's down to almost... Nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Complete here to Hinton. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Yep, check. 70 Timberwolf.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Steelers 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Here we go, set. 60 license, 60 license. 18 Cardinals.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers, third down. Now looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
18, Pioneer. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. Hits his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready? Drop low 80. Set, hey. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's a give to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ready? Hey, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now a toss play. Taylor. That's the first and more inside the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Back to throw now. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now a run with Taylor. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ready, go!
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That's effort. Like, just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Lightning 18.
They give it to him again. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He loses the football. And the Steelers get to it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Brought in right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall.
That's what I
A
wanted.
couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And they get this down to the 44.
I hit a streak. He wouldn't let me streak it.
That brings us to the 2-minute
How
warning
bullshit is
in
that?
Pittsburgh. Chargers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
Okay,
markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Great.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect.
Come on, wrong
side.
button.
It's incomplete. Well, he already has
Damn,
himself
wrong
one interception
button.
in his
Hey.
game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Take the fucking
He'll
ball.
look to throw it. And he got
Come on,
it.
man.
He's taken down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Wow.
Fourth down.
That's crazy. Wow.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend.
Can't streak my receiver. Wow. Wow.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
Wow.
20-yard line.
That was crazy.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
See, it's two.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Warriors 70.
Setting up to pass. Connects on the crosser. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Go street. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in inside the 20. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there.
You
That
ain't
earns
getting
the
no more
holding
time to throw
penalty.
that shit no more. He coming to get you. One more time.
Go.
Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Take over.
We'll draw it up for him. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Pittsburgh.